Alright guys, welcome to the technical analysis video for the 24th of March 2022. This video is being recorded after the closure of the main US equity markets. Alright, a quick disclaimer: as always, the contents of the video do not constitute financial advice, and the analysis presented here is for educational purposes only, and aggregated finance is not liable for any losses incurred as a result of this video. Any trading done is done entirely at your own risk. Alright guys, with that, look at this. We have been consolidating exactly as I anticipated when we were down here. If you go back and look at my videos, I said this is the low in the cryptos. They're going to start moving higher, and lo and behold they have. And I also did say what I want to see for continued upside would be sideways bullish consolidation above these two moving averages, which is exactly what we're getting. And now we are starting to get that follow through. So Bitcoin at the moment at just pierced the 44,000 level. Now this bit is a bit of resistance here. However, I'm of the opinion that we move up towards the 200 moving average by virtue of the fact that we've had this consolidation here. So that's looking like it's building pressure to go higher. This is of course a spot chart of Bitcoin. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. So we don't have any resistance really until we get to the tops of these pivots, at which point we will be hitting the weekly moving averages. I'd rather not make any call as to what happens once we get up here. I think I just want to play it day by day and see exactly what happens. Let's go to Ethereum. Ethereum, very similar setup. This is the weekly chart. Let's go to the daily. Beautiful consolidation above the 50 and 20 MA, and we are now getting follow through. There'll be a bit of resistance here, but I get the impression that these markets want to go higher. Let's take a quick look at the equity markets. It's very important to keep an eye on that, because that often sets the tone and tells us whether we are in a risk on or risk off environment. So SPY, look at that. We've now moved above the 50 moving average, and it looks like we've gone sideways for the last couple of days. Yesterday was a down day, but we've recovered it all, and we are now above the 50 moving average. 50 moving average, this yellow line is still pointing downwards on this daily chart. What we really want to see happen is for it to start turning upwards, which as long as price remains above it, it will start to turn upwards. Looking at the weekly chart, how much upside? We're into the 20 MA, so this could be a bit of resistance, or we could start to or continue to move higher. It's very difficult to say exactly how far these markets will climb, but so far so good, notwithstanding the fact that we are into this 200 moving average here. But I think this is the next point of a resistance. Let's look at take a quick look at the Nasdaq. Very similar story here. And if we go to the weekly chart again, the tops of these pivots may be resistance, but so far so good in the equity markets. Let's take a look at the ETFs, which track the cryptos: BTC, Grayscale, Bitcoin, Trust. Beautiful sideways consolidation for the last 2 or 3 days above the 50 MA, which is now or will start to turn higher, and it looks like price wants to climb higher towards this area here. And I think with this consolidation it could bode a move, as I've said, with the spot chart towards the 200 moving average. ETH, Ethereum, same thing here. We're above. In fact, this is showing quite a lot of strength, because not only have we busted straight through the 50 MA, but we have hardly gone sideways, and we just continued higher. So all looking in order there. Let's take a quick look at the weekly chart. So as we said earlier on, a bit more upside there. And on GBTC, again, we've got a fair way to go until we hit the moving averages. Alright guys, with that, I will aim to do another video sometime over the weekend, and I wish you success with your trading.